The Winston-Salem Forsyth County school system is in chaos right now. Lots of you have asked us to do a breakdown of what's going on out there, so I'm going to take a crack at it. What's happening right now in Forsyth matters whether you live in Winston or not, because some of the issues in this mess affect every school system in North Carolina. Just a warning, this breakdown is not going to make everyone happy, but we're just going to lay out the facts. So the county school system is facing a $46 million budget deficit. To give you some idea, that's around 10% of their total annual budget. Some of the school board didn't realize the deficit was that bad until pretty recently, and that has now triggered the surprise mass layoff of hundreds of teachers and staff across the school system. Part of the reason why this multi-year budget deficit came as a big surprise to everybody has been the constant turnover in district leadership. Since 2017, Forsyth County Schools has had 4 different chief financial officers and 4 different superintendents and constant turnover in management positions. So in response, Dave Bolyak, their new Republican state auditor, launched a full audit of the Forsyth County school system, and they didn't find any smoking guns. No fraud, no embezzlement, no malfeasance, if you like $20 words. What they found is that all the school district spending was legitimate and documented. There was just too much of it. People have gotten really tripped up over details without any context here. Like, for example, the school system sent out $75 million in bonuses between 2022 and 2023. Sounds bad. But the bonuses went almost all to teachers and instructional staff, classroom staff, bus drivers, other critical positions. And they went out over 2 separate fiscal years, not all at once. And they were used as a recruitment tool to hire and retain staff, not willy-nilly. $75 million also sounds like a lot until you realize that the school system employs several thousand people, so that adds up pretty quick. There are really 2 big issues to this thing, the immediate one and the big underlying issue. The immediate problem is that the leaders of the Forsyth County school system absolutely dropped the ball. They did not budget well, they did not plan well, and they dug themselves into this hole by not making hard decisions. The big underlying problem, though, is that Forsyth County Schools, like every school district in North Carolina, relies on our state legislature, which sets their budget and most of the policies they use. And our state legislature does not give our schools what they need to do their job. Remember, every school district in North Carolina gets most of its budget from our state legislature, so when they're late in passing a state budget or they don't pass one at all, it makes it really impossible for any school district to know what budget it has to work with, which makes it impossible to plan. Our legislature is also constantly adding new regulations and requirements and changing old ones, which makes it really hard to run any large organization, even if you had the resources that you need, which they don't. By the way, one thing that's gotten lost in this whole thing is that Forsyth County Schools have actually been improving in academic performance this whole time, which is good. We like that. Local leaders in Forsyth County absolutely dropped the ball on this, and they should be held responsible. But in the state of North Carolina, education budgets and policy are ultimately the responsibility of our state legislature, and they bear a lot of responsibility for this as well. But will they accept any? Don't bet on it.